Welcome back to the channel, my fish and I. Today information profile is all about the tiger barbs, basically the tiger of the fish tank. I'm just joking. It's gonna give some brief information in regards to how to keep these guys and temperament of these guys. I think a lot of these guys have a bad rep regarding tiger bars, but this fish is an easy beginner fish. Just gotta stay tuned and watch and find out. There's certain things and certain fish it doesn't go good with. But let's get into this. As you can see, I only do fish profile most of the times on the fish I keep because I have experience, and give a little backstory about these guys. I have around 8 tiger barbs in a tank with a Fahaka puffer. They were the only fish that he couldn't murder. So they're quick, smart, fun, but the key is they're very smart fish. It doesn't matter how much you chase them around and hide and try to catch them. He's too smart. He can't catch them. They're school together and they just keep an eye out like a family. So the Fahaka puffer, those are the only guys I find. Oh, I have a Bristol Peckle in there that he has not got a hold of and kill, because I don't like my tanks kind of with one fish. I think that's some boring stuff. Alright, let me just talk about the tiger barbs. I keep these guys anyway from 20 degrees all the way up to 30 degrees. I don't have a heater in this tank. I just heat my house, so in the winter times I usually just keep my house probably like 20 degrees and they're good, no problems. And in the summer it goes anywhere over 30 degrees and these guys just eat fine. And what I do is, in the cooler weather or cooler temperatures, I just feed them less, because heat speed up your metabolism. So in the warmer weather I kind of feed them a little bit more, but we'll get into that another time. They originally came from Southeast Asia. It's good to get them in a group. For one, it will actually help with their aggression. If you keep them, I find if you keep them in a smaller group, they actually like fight amongst themselves. But once I got a larger group, I realized they swim together. They figure out their pecking order, and we don't have those problems anymore. They're notorious for fin nipping, so there's certain fish you can't keep with them. Like for example, guppies. Male guppies are gonna destroy their long flowing fins. Some angel fish too with long flowing fins, they'll nip on it. But I found that I had them with my angels and they weren't bad. They weren't fin nipping. I find that when they're in a larger group, it's less fin nipping. But guppies and betas, those definitely no-nos, because they're gonna get their fin mashed up by these guys. The adults get to like 3 inches. 5 of them are adults, 3 of them or juvies. Like I have some green tiger barbs and the regular tiger barbs. Mine is like some bluish green. You see the green ones, they have like red on their nose, red on their fin, and bluish green on their body. The regular tiger barbs, you see them there, they orange with black lines, black stripes like tigers, and red fins. As I said, they're very fast eaters. Also, they eat anything. They're not picky eaters as well. I feed them bloodworms, I'll feed them shrimps, I'll feed them peas, I'll feed them carrots, I'll feed them flakes. They eat anything you put in the tank. They're really good eater. That's why it makes them very good beginner fish. Also, they're hardy fish. Hardy. They can sustain a lot of different range of water qualities and temperatures, as I showed you, from 20 degrees to over 30 degrees. They're fun fish. They're playful fish. They're like, if you watch them, they school in the corner. But the most thing I enjoy seeing them is watching them eat, especially flakes. They just attack it like piranhas. They live up to about 7 years. I have these guys probably about 2 years for my green tiger barbs. The other ones, I recently got them probably 6 months ago, the tiger ones, but the green ones I had for around 2 years, and they're doing good. Tank mates, as I said, you can keep them with almost everything. I used to have these guys with cichlids, African cichlids, and they held their own. They're quick. They do fine. I had them with roseline sharks. Had them with they can go with a lot of tank mate. As I said, as long as it's not any like large South American that they will eat them, because they only get big as 3 inches, or they're any long fin fish like guppies and beta. You can put these boys with anything, you know what I'm saying? So they're hardy fish, active fish, but the only thing, as I said, fin nippers. It's good to keep them in a school of 5 to 6 fish. That will drastically reduce their aggression. Have around 8 of them in this tank. So as I said, no problem. I don't have no issues with them. These fish swim all over the tank. They're not picky, man. They're playful. They'll swim at the top sometimes, in between the plants, on the bottom. Look, right now they all strolling. I'm schooling in the bottom, swimming around the driftwood. They're on that side of the tank because they're smart enough to know Mr. Fahaka is on the other side of the tank. I think the minimum tank size they have for these guys in a group will be like a 40 gallon. The bigger the better, you know what I'm saying? Always try to get the biggest tank you can afford. I hope you enjoy this species profile. Please like and subscribe. The support's appreciated.